Lo era que era online.
Man, what do you reckon? Oh, there we go.
No live era que YouTube mà.
Swept around the corner. Should be a single. What do you reckon? Fits like a glove? Yeah, fits like a glove. I think it could be a bit of me. Yeah, it's really snug and yeah, that doesn't look too bad actually. So yeah, thank you for that. It fits well with the black as well. A bit of everything going. It's been second to none, and I've been fortunate enough to play in a lot of time hitting with the spin. Yeah, definitely, especially when it's starting to turn a little bit and hold. Both of these players so far have looked to reverse sweep and hit the ball quite square, so it's a very good option on wickets that tend to turn a little bit. Little edged away. I think he's kind of played for this. Maybe I'm being generous in my analysis, but just at the last second did he open the face. By the way, they'll get 4 more. Yeah, it's a fantastic start by these two. Really putting the team under pressure, trying to find boundary options early. As I said, sometimes in day games, the wickets end up slowing up a little bit. And, I think that's an edge. I think you were really kind to him then. He's actually bowled a really good ball. He's trying to work that to the leg side for one. And thankfully got the edge and got another boundary for his team. It's purely because we've got a fellow NPL player in the commentary box. I'm trying to be generous. Usually we'd be hammering him and saying that was it. If it was me, you'd be like, oh, what's he done there? We're waiting for you to come to life. What's the standard of cricket been like thus far? Is it quite impressive? Yeah, it has. Well, apart from the odd fielding mishap, I think we dropped 4, missed 2 run-outs in the stumping in the last game, but and there's been a couple of drop catches here. But apart from that, and that's little teething issues where the more you play the higher standard, the more you'll improve your fielding. But yeah, look, the local players have seemed really knowledgeable. They've seemed really keen how they want to go about knocking off scores. It is obviously a different way of playing here. It's not as traditionally attacking as what most grounds would be. He's definitely turn it over as well. Gets us to the end of the 7th. The Axe in complete control. 75 for 1. He's definitely turn it over as well. Gets us to the end of the 7th. The Axe in complete control. 75 for 1. He's definitely turn it over as well. Well, the equation is pretty simple for the Axe with 9 wickets in hand. Just a fraction over a run a ball. For the first time this season, we'll see the national team captain, Rowan Powdell, come in for a ball with his off breaks. Supremely talented batter and fielder. More than handy part-time off spinner. Try to get Mark Watt back in the hutch. Dawood, it's so fantastic to have you with us, and thank you for taking time on your day off to come in and experience this Super Saturday. Nepal have qualified for a 3rd T20 World Cup this year. Stuart Hall, man, you know well as you there as the head coach. What does good win for 3rd T20 go to that next level? I guess it's all about developing and finding what you can do. I think one of the biggest mistakes you can make is any player. mental about it there, which is absolutely fantastic. But it's tournaments like this where someone like a Mark Watt can get the opportunity to bat up the order. I know you said he averaged 5 against Nepal earlier. I'd take averaging 5 at the moment, I've got to be honest. But the way he's come out here and shown like he's actually been doing this for years, and it's fantastic for his development as well to be able to do this.
Yeah, I tell you something, I think he's a player who was under-scouted and underused in many franchise leagues. I know you've played all over the world, you've been number 1 ranked in this format, in the batting states. In terms of local talent, as an individual players who stood out for you, I'm talking about Depender Singer, the quality of his game, for example.
Yeah, there's been a few batters that have come out and played some unbelievable shots. You know, I played against both these teams that are out here at the moment. They've both been players that have been really intelligent with the way they go about knocking the singles. They always seem to take the right options. I guess the challenge will be once the scores start getting a little bit higher, have they got the power to be able to do that? And that will be the next progression for them. But you know, the spinners seem exceptionally good. We had a few mystery spinners in the teams that I've played against, which is they always seem to be off spinners involved to left-handed batters, which is quite surprising. You never see a left-arm mystery spinner. But yeah, look, I think there's encouraging signs for Nepal. Their fielding is unbelievable. They're the quickest I've ever seen people around the field. And if I do get in, I'm dreading running with them as well.
Don't know if you saw Depender Singh's somersault last night as well. It really, I'm not sure Jimmy Neesham was best pleased.
I don't think any batter would be best pleased. You just got out and you're getting a somersault up in front of your face. But look, and I guess that shows the passion of it and how much it means to players to be able to get someone like a Jimmy Neesham out, who's been a wonderful servant for New Zealand for a number of years now.
How important is it that I suppose the feedback is good, because all of you players, you all talk to each other, you all kind of go on the circuits, and someone like Neesham's been a big advocate for this league.
Yeah, and it was actually from Jimmy Neesham that I heard about this league. Funny enough, I was in Bangladesh last year and we was talking about his winter plans. He said he decided to come here over the WT10, and the sort of same situation happened with me, where I was sitting down working out my winter and this came up on the table, and because I'd had so much good feedback, I'd spoken to Ravi Bapara about it, who'd been here and been successful. He sort of gave me the feedback, and when you get good feedback from players, that's what you listen to the most. You can talk to agents, you can talk to broadcasters, but when you get players that say to you, this is fantastic, that's what you do.
Spot on the money. 8 ball, 86 for 1.
साउथ अफ्रीका यानी फाइबर की पावर हिटर हो गया हम भी बढ़ाएंगे अपना बैटिंग पावर विद स्मार्ट मैन अरे फेंको ये बैट स्काई बॉल है ना स्काई बॉल टीम इंडिया का नया स्टाइल फेयरलेस बैटिंग फुल हिटिंग स्काई बॉल चलेगा सबका बैट बचेगा IGFC फर्स्ट बैंकिंग वर्सेस साउथ अफ्रीका फर्स्ट T20I 9th December at 6 p.m.
Wakey, wakey, young man. It's time for the Festival of the Himalayas. Come on, come back to life. Give him a nudge. Well, at least his dad's got the Dhaka topi on, looking magnificent. The only man who can sleep through the action. How's he sleeping through this crowd noise? Because Mark Watt goes to 50 in some style. 29 deliveries. I think Hugh will feel as though he owed his team a performance after a difficult first game. Thrown up the order to open the batting, and my how he has responded.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic innings from Watt. He's played all around the ground, he's taken the initiative, he's taken the pressure of Masito, and he's come and allowed him to just knock the ball around and play his reverse sweeps. He's found boundary options at the right time, which is really key to chase. He seems to be taking the pressure off him, and hopefully he can continue another 10-15 runs from here and they're right in the driver's seat.
Oh, it's a brilliant shot. And look out, mascot's up there, Jeet. Don't get yourself in trouble or snow leopard. Well, he's growing in confidence. That's gone all the way.
He's looked like he's enjoyed that as well. That's a hell of a shot. Over extra cover off a short ball on a really slow wicket. So Mark Watt really finding the rhythm here. My gosh, that is a fantastic shot.
His best ever in the Tartan of Scotland was 60 in one day international. He's played 159 times across the two formats. Look at that strike rate. It's his best ever in any T20 appearance of any kind. 31 not out prior to today. He's taking a real liking to Gulbini Nave here. Give us a sense, Darwin, I suppose, is the experience off the field as well. You got into Kathmandu. What's the Nepali culture like?
Yeah, it's been brilliant. Our owner's been fantastic. He's been able to take us out every night. He always takes us to a different restaurant, shows us different areas of Nepal and Kathmandu, which has been great for us. The worst thing you can do is sitting in a hotel when you come to a new country, and they've been fantastic in giving us different experiences.
Have you tried the Momo yet?
I have not. What is the Momo?
Oh, come on. You've got to be kidding me. Cut away. That's also going to race towards the rope. Okay, Dawood, I don't know what plans you have this evening. You haven't cancelled them. You're going to come with me up to Durbar Mar, and you've got to try the chicken kote momo national dish. It's as good as it gets.
Steamed dumpling. I will be on to that. I'll be with you.
One of Dawood's great friends of his, former colleague of his at Middlesex, one of my best pals in life, Paul Sterling, his favourite food in the world, that momo, that's from when he was here in 2018.
But he's had a few of those in his life, hasn't he?
See Paul Sterling, I reckon, years to come here back in Nepal or in Bangladesh at the moment. What about your captain, Kushala?
Yeah, he's been brilliant. Very quiet guy, doesn't say a lot, but when he does speak, he seems to speak a lot of sense. Very, very passionate about the game, really wants to win, really wants to do everything he can to put the team in the best position. And you see that with the bat, and when he bowls the difficult overs, always sends himself into the teams behind. So he's been a breath of fresh air as well.
Just punched back down the ground. They're doing it so handily, these two. The partnership has been building and building, worth 64 now, and the hundreds come up. It's 102 for one.
After a tough setback, Team India are ready to move back into form.
Interview versus South Africa.
Can they stop the fiery Proteas in their tracks? ITFC First Bank India versus South Africa. First ODI, 30th November.
This broadcast is brought to you in association with Vimal Elaichi.
Dawood, this has always been the spiritual home of cricket in Nepal, but I'm just going to see if I can find you a photo on my tablet in front of me. This is the same ground just 12 months ago. Look at the development. How have they done it, and how good are those floodlights out there?
Yeah, it's been brilliant to see all the feedback that I've had from the players that were here last year was that it was absolute carnage. It was 20,000 people climbing up the trees to get a view of the cricket. So what they've done in 12 months to be able to put all the seats in, to be able to get everything in place, and to put new floodlights in, which we played on the second game I played under, were absolutely fantastic. I actually feel like they can probably pop them up a little bit more as well with the lights, because they were extremely bright when they turned them on later.
3,400 looks what comes down the ground, and he says, I don't need to look at that. It's a no-look maximum. It's a no-look monster. Right now, it's Mark Watt's day on Super Saturday.
And he just keeps on going, and I love the intent from Mark Watt. Very easy when you need 60 or 48 balls, or 48 or 60 balls, you end up knocking it around, but he's taken the positive options, and he's taken a real light to the spinners today.
That could well be the Siddhartha Bank 6 of the match. Straight as anything. Outstanding batting, and with the ball being lost, I think we're going to take this chance to have a drinks break. More from Dawood Milan on the backside of this. It's 109 for one.